Hey everyone, welcome to Celi Mama's Kitchen. Today we're going to be making one of my family favorites, spaghetti and meatballs. As you can see, you don't need many ingredients and you don't even need a chopping block. So let's get cooking. In this bowl, I have 1.25 pounds of ground meat. I use a mixture of ground beef and ground pork, but if you can't find that ready to go, you can make your own blend or you can do all beef or all pork, totally up to you. You're also gonna need 1/3 cup of breadcrumbs. Now I use Italian seasoned breadcrumbs, but you don't have to. 1/3 cup of milk, 2 garlic cloves, an egg, some dried oregano, and 1/4 cup of grated parm. You can use freshly grated or already grated, totally up to you. Now you're gonna need to start by soaking your breadcrumbs first. So put your breadcrumbs into the milk and just let it soak. To your meat mixture, you can grate in your garlic clove, then add 1 egg, your Parmesan, your soaked breadcrumbs, about 1/4 teaspoon of dried oregano, and salt and pepper to taste. Now just combine. Don't overmix your meatballs as it will get tough. So just mix until it's pulled together. Now the easiest way I find to shape my meatballs is with a small ice cream scoop. I like to make my meatballs on a baking sheet that I line with saran wrap or cling wrap, and that way it's easy to not only store but also to freeze. You can freeze these meatballs up as is on the baking tray, put them in a Ziploc bag, and they can keep well for about a month. So to cook your meatballs, we're going to start with a really simple marinara sauce. I like to start with grating in my garlic cloves in a cold pan. Now add your olive oil to the garlic. I like to start my garlic in cold oil so it doesn't burn. Now turn your heat on high. Now I can add in about 1/2 teaspoon of dried oregano. Once everything becomes fragrant, you can add in your tomatoes. I know this looks really messy, but it works. Use your hands and just crush the tomatoes with your hands. Now fill your can with half of water and add that to your pan. And then let it slowly come up to a boil. Once your sauce is up to a rolling boil, you can drop in your meatballs right into the sauce. Once all your meatballs are in, you can slowly move it in the pan. But be careful, don't break your meatballs. Just make sure that it is fully submerged in the sauce. Then turn your heat down to medium-high and let it slowly simmer for about 20 to 30 minutes. While your meatballs are simmering, just move your meatballs around every 5 to 10 minutes. After about 20 minutes or so, you'll notice that your sauce has reduced about 1/3. Now you can season your sauce. Add your salt and pepper in the end. I like to season at the end because your seasoning could change at the very end. If your can of tomatoes is a little bit acidic, the trick is to add a little bit of sugar and that will even it out for you. And as always, taste as you go. Now it's time to cook the pasta. Make sure you have a really big pot of rolling boiling water. And as always, salt, a lot of salt. It should be salty as the sea. I like to salt my water after it comes up to a boil because it takes too long for it to boil with salted water. Cook your pasta according to the package directions, but about 1 minute less than what it says. So mine says 8 minutes, so I'm gonna put a timer on for 7 minutes. Once your pasta's in the water, make sure you move it around to prevent it from sticking. When your timer is up, give it a taste test. You want your pasta to be al dente.
This isn't the prettiest way to eat, but it's the way I eat. It's so good. Can't wait for you all to try it.
Thanks for watching. If you like videos like these, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button and little bell so you get notified every time I put out a new video. For full recipes, you can always check out my website, and don't forget you can leave your questions and comments below. See you next time.